We are back after a little technical difficulties, but we are back with Down the Middle with AC Martell. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Yes, nieve. What's 12 in Spanish? Veinte dos. No, episode veinte dos. Whatever that means. Today, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I mean, we have a great show lined up. But I want to start off the first segment with the three words that the Washington Wizards put on their shirts for their team photo, which is equality, accountability, and justice. I had a team photo, but we couldn't get it on the air. So if you want to see the photo, just go look up Washington Wizards team photo. It's pretty dope. It's in black and white. But toward the end of the year of the regular season, all 30 teams, they do a photo. So the front office will travel a party, and they all join in to commemorate the season with a photo shoot. Well, this season, the Wizards, they broke from that tradition, and they actually decided to go with the Black Lives Matters and equality, accountability, and justice, because accountability from our nation's law enforcement, politicians, leadership, local leaderships, and all citizens, equality for all, and to end systemic racism and for profiling based on race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, and or country or religion. So if we can get anybody, to just change the narrative. It's like for years they told these athletes that they can't speak. And now, they're at a platform right now where they're probably at the point where, especially NBA players, because NBA players, they are on the next level when it comes to what they're doing as far as the Black Lives Matter movement. And, we'll get back to that, at another time. But, I just wanted to send a kudos to the Washington Wizards organization for letting their players actually wear those shirts. So kudos for them. And, you know, like I said, we got a great show lined up. I'm talking about Mr. Triple-Double himself, Russell Westbrook, NBA playoffs, the Astros. The Astros lost 2 or 3 from New York last week, but they bounced back and took 2 or 3 from the Blue Jays. And then I want to introduce a new segment called Man Up, Square Up. If you're man up and you got any kind of beef with anybody, sports related, of course. Don't be calling my show with that bull, okay? But if you have any kind of beef, sports related, call into the show. The number is 407-815-4686, and you can call them to the square. And then that person, they have the opportunity to answer, and they can call back, and they can call you back out to the square. So they can answer, they have a chance to answer if you're getting called out. So what's going to happen is if you call somebody out, you come in and you tell them you call them by the name on their handle, and I will tag them for you. So they will know that you are on the air talking about them. So it's not going to be no secret stuff. This person don't know I'm talking about them. And keep it respectful, folks. You know, keep it down the middle, right? Keep it down the middle.
Already.
Right. Okay. So anyway, over the weekend, Russell Westbrook, the most overrated point guard ever in the history of mankind, Mr. Stat Stuffer, he tied Oscar Robinson's record from 1961 to 1962 for triple doubles with 181. 181 triple doubles. And I don't want to take away from that particular that accomplishment, because I mean NBA records, if you don't know, NBA records don't get broken often. They really don't. Like they don't. The last record that was broken in the NBA was Reggie Miller's record from Ray Allen, and that was way back in 2011. So we can assume that he's going to break Oscar Robinson's record right within the next 2 days. Because I mean he's just one of those players that if it's sitting in front of him, you know, I just remember when he was when he was going for the MVP, and it was just like, you know, I don't know, man. It seemed like he was missing layups on purpose just to get a rebound. So, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say it. But he's always been a really good player, and I mean I'm happy for Russ, I guess, if that's your accomplishment. I mean the Wizards have been one of the hottest teams in the East, so. So just to put it in perspective, Russell Westbrook is in company with Oscar Robinson, and I have a stat I want to show. You have that?
Which one?
No, the Russell Westbrook. It's up. I just can't see it. Okay. Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you can see that stat, there we go. Russell Westbrook has 181 career triple doubles. Oscar Robinson with the same. Magic Johnson is the closest with 138. Jason Kidd and LeBron James. So if you're in a category with either one of these particular players, which all of them are Hall of Fame players, you're in good company. So I don't want to take away from Russell Westbrook. Why is this so hard for me to say right now? Russell Westbrook. Why is that so hard for me to say? Okay. We have so anyway, I lost my train of thought. But so Russell Westbrook is to me, in my opinion, I believe he's overrated. And if you have an issue with that, you can always call in right now and we can discuss that right now. The dude is overrated. He's a stat stuffer. And you could be selfish and pass the ball at the same time, if that makes sense. You could be a person who actually, okay, I need 3 more assists in this game. So let me just go ahead and get these guys some shots. Yeah, I don't know. But then, you know, and everybody around the country is just praising this accomplishment. But they write, you know, I can't remember I don't know what exactly place they are in the East, but they wasn't that good. You know, like the team is not that good. Yeah, they're hot right now, but I mean, are they going to make the playoffs?
Yeah, it's news. It's news.
Yeah.
It's something that and nobody else is done. So it's only.
I can't hear you.
Oh, it's something that and nobody else has done. You know what I'm saying? But it just news, man.
Okay. It's just something that just clickbait, huh?
Well, I don't say
I
clickbait,
don't
but
want to just say
it's an
clickbait
accomplishment.
because it's a major accomplishment.
It's an accomplishment.
Yeah, it's a I mean, the record stood since 1961.
Yeah.
So that's something that to me is a very, I guess it's noteworthy.
Yeah.
Noteworthy. I kid you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on top of that, I mean, so moving on, we're the playoffs are coming up in the NBA. That's exciting, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I am vastly, and yes, I am rooting for the Lakers to be in one of those play-in games. Yes, I am. Call me a hater. I've never liked the Lakers. Even when Kobe Bryant was there, I just like Kobe. I just like Shaq, but I never liked the Lakers. The Lakers could suck it. I hope y'all in the playoff game. Y'all can take that little fake championship from last year. Little bubble championship. That's what they should have had. They should have had it on the trophy. They should have put a bubble around the trophy so everybody know, you know, this was the bubble trophy. You know,
Quarantine the trophy.
Yeah, quarantine the trophy, man. Come on, man. Like for real. But if you look at the playoffs right now, you can see that these matchups are gonna be pretty fun. Like what it's looking like. It's looking like the Lakers might be playing Golden State in the play-in. And sign me up for that. Sign me up for that all day long. All day and twice on Friday.
Yeah.
Sign me up for that one right there. I would take that in a heartbeat. Yes. And then on top of that, the winner out of that, you're just gonna have to play Phoenix or Utah in the real first round.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be must see right there.
Phoenix, I don't know. Utah, I feel more comfortable with Utah, but Phoenix, I'm not sure about yet.
Well, see, I look at the you can take it down now. I look at the intricacies of some of these matchups and things that I see that the Lakers are really good at and what they're not good at. The Lakers are really good at defending the three, but they are absolutely terrible at shooting the three. So if they get into up and down with Steph Curry in that first round, that play-in, it might be bye-bye Lakers. Like, seriously.
But the Lakers got Ben McLemore.
Man.
Hey.
Hey, man, he had a good little run here in Houston about 6 months, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in here for a while when we was relevant or something.
Yeah.
But, Ben Mac, huh? B-Mac.
Yeah.
That's a good pull right there. That's a good pull. B-Mac, quick story. I say it off there, but I ran into him in an establishment about 3-4 years ago, and everybody you don't know how big these NBA players are until you actually run up on them and actually see how big these guys are. I'm like, man, who's this gigantic dude? And then then women following him around, and then homeboy whispered to me, he's like, yeah, that's Ben McLemore for the Rockets, blah, blah, blah. I think he was playing for Sacramento then, and he was down here, so whatever, long story short. Anyway, that's a quick little story. But we got the next segment, we're going to talk a little Astros, Ian Criddle, my local Astro expert. If you want to call in, we're going to be talking Astros right after this. We'll be right back. AC Martell, down the middle. Woo! We are back down the middle. It's AC. Actually got the AC on today, man. I feel it's nice and chill up in here today, man. What's going on? I feel like a little rock star or something. Anyway, your Houston Astros last week we went against the vaunted New York media, and let me tell you something. The Astros own a huge space of rental property up in the minds of all New York media members and their fans. They are all in these dudes' heads. It makes absolutely no sense the amount of just stupidity that was coming out of that place over the last week or so. It's like, okay, y'all act like those world championships with Jeter and all them and Roger Clemens, Posada, all them, like all these dudes just jacked up. Yeah, A-Rod, yeah. The poster child of steroids, remember that? But y'all want to get on the Astros. Okay, yeah. So y'all couldn't find out. Y'all mad because people banging trash cans. So what? Ring still there, trophy still in the building. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about something that's actually relevant. And one of the best hitters in the Major League Baseball right now is Yordan Alvarez. This kid he's something special, man. Right now he's batting. He's third in the league in batting at 362 with 6 home runs, 21 RBIs, and over 1,000 OPS. I know y'all might know what that means. I'm gonna break it down. It means he's good. Okay, it means he's good. He's really good. Like Barry Bonds, good as far as hitting. Yes, the dude can hit. What I really like about him is when he first came into the league and he first came around, I was like, okay, he's a big swinger. He's a home run hitter. You know, he swings for the fences all the time. No, I hadn't been any wronger than I on that opinion. That opinion was so wrong. This kid is he's just a stroker, man. He's a hitter. He can hit pretty much. It's like, you know when you play the video games and they got all the little red boxes for like all his hot spots. All his hot spots are filled. They all of them filled. Yeah, he don't have no cold spots. The dude is a monster, man. I love me some. Hey, when he gets to the plate, I tune into the TV. I have to see him hit every time he hits because you don't know how far that ball's going. Because the kid can hit, man. I don't know what more to say about it. Now, as far as his fielding, and the other day he actually stole a base. That was funny. But he got a couple of brand new knees right off the shelf, and now, you see the product and you see what's going on with him. Now, on the other end of things, on the other end of the spectrum, is Miles Ass Straw. Miles Straw is so ass at the plate, averaging 204. 204. I'm sorry, but no major league center fielder is supposed to be averaging 204, man. I'm sorry, man. Miles Straw, you are the weakest link. You need to get off my team. I know it's got to be some better options out there. What you can do, though, you know what? He can kick rocks, though. He can kick rocks. When he was first presented to us, he was presented as a base stealer. He wasn't presented as like somebody who's going to replace George Springer. And I think that's really what's going on is the fact that we got George Springer. We got George Springer spoiled.
Yeah, the hangover.
Yeah, and he spoiled us, man.
Yeah.
Georgia spoiled us, man.
And there's always one guy in the lineup. Like Reddick, it's always one guy. Mm-hmm. It's good to have every single guy, but it's always one guy who's just like, all right.
Yeah, it's like, man.
Automatic out.
Just the thing about him, his Straw don't look like he's a major league hitter in the box. Because he's not even the worst on the team. What's his name? Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker is batting 188. But he looks like a major league hitter at the plate. He looks like somebody's just figuring it out. Where Straw, he looks like I always could tell by the crack of the bat what kind of level of hitter you are. Even sometimes you might, because baseball, so it's 9 people out there, so it's the only sport where failure is like good. Because you're batting 300. That's only 30% of the time. You actually that only means that every out of every 10 attempts to the plate, you're hitting 3 hits. So, but that's good. That's like great in baseball. That's like above average. You know what I'm saying? That's like wow. So those things, they mean something. But when you have just failure after failure after failure after failure, that starts getting in their heads, man. Yeah. And I just don't think that this kid has it, because when you hear him when he hits the ball, it's just a slow grounder. He's not hitting the ball hard to somebody. You can hit the ball hard and still get out. Yeah. And you're like, okay, that's a good stroke. I haven't seen him really hit the ball hard this year.
So you saying I could field his hits?
Yeah. I probably could.
You probably could, yeah.
I couldn't throw the ball. I mean, my shoulder won't let me throw it, but hey, I can definitely, I can feel it. Yeah, he got them slow dribblers all the time. Like, remember on Little League, they used to tell you get on the ground with your knees and put your hand in front of you. Yeah, that'd be me right now. So anyway, the Astros, wrap up the Astros segment, man. The Astros are 18-16 right now. I still think that COVID 10-day stretch when they made them play them few games with half the team, I think they still kind of getting past that. But I think we'll revisit them back in around like June, July, and you probably see a totally different outcome. I am kind of worried about Greinke though. I am kind of worried about him. He's our ace. He's supposed to be our stopper, and he's had 3 straight games without getting past the 4th inning. That's starting to get a little alarming. You don't want your ace being rattled around like that. Anyway, next up is Man Up, Square Up. If anybody wants to call in, come on, call in right now and call out whoever you want to call out in Man Up. You can call your mama out, you can call your daddy out, you can call your brother or your sister, your cousin, whatever. Call them out. Be right back.
Hiya. 1-2 pitch is crushed down the right field line and
stroke,
into
man.
The second deck.
Yes, sir.
Flies once again, and
when I watched that felt so good just because it was off of Gary Cole.
Any visiting stadium, we're tied at 1.
Yeah, watch that fly. That boy got it. Man, that kid got stroke, man.
Down and
seriously.
That's
what she said. Oh, man. So this is welcome back to Man Up. AC Martell, right here in the flesh and right there, a pretty face, right in your cameras. Thank you for letting me into y'all living rooms, phones, and whatever devices y'all are broadcasting. Thanks for the support and everything. But this next segment, I really like to have. I'm trying to get my guys in Man Up to be more engaging into the show. So I want to introduce a thing called Man Up, Square Up, and it's basically where you can find anybody's post and that you didn't agree with. Maybe it was a heated discussion between you and another member, and you can call that member out. You can tell them, like, I thought your post was stupid. I thought it was ass. I thought it was like whatever, You can tell them to just keep it respectfully. Don't be calling nobody mamas out and, talk about their kids or nothing like that, man. Like we don't get down like that. But anything else is all, nothing else. Everything else is basically within range. You can talk about the sports take and, tell him if he got, he might have the knowledge of a peanut-headed giraffe or something, I don't know. Something like that. But, like, for instance, I got one that I can bring up right now, for example. You got that? Yeah. So, my boy TJ, my boy Terry EJ, he come on talking about Peyton Turner. I hope Peyton Turner turns out to be like J.J. Watt. Yeah, that's stupid, bro. I'm sorry, man. That's a stupid take, and that's a hot take. Peyton Turner, he came out of U of H. I guess he was saying because he was a first-round pick for the Saints. Number 28 overall. I really don't understand, Mr. EJ, why you would even think that somebody would be like J.J. Watt. It's unfair, first of all, for that player for you to even try to compare somebody to one of the all-time greats. This guy's just trying to come into the league. That's all. He's just trying to come into the league. It's 279 people that this post reached, man. And I know y'all 279 people looked at this post and was like, yeah, okay, all right, calm down. Put the yak down, and back away from the keyboard and go watch television, man. Go catch a movie or something, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I'm saying on the square up, man. So Mr. EJ Terry, if you got something to say to me, here I am. I can talk to you. You know what I'm saying? We can chop it up just like that. Man up. Go to break. Yo, we are back. So, just a reminder for you guys, that last segment, that is going to be a main thing going forward. So, if we want to, we'll talk about it within the group, but we'll make sure that we get some people lined up to do that. But that's basically how that goes. You find somebody and you find a post that you disagree with, call them out. And then Mr. Terry wants to call in. He can call me out. And he can talk to me. We can talk about it. We can have a discussion about it. So that's how that works. Anyway, so we're here with plays of the week, and listen, the sports community is actually split on this next video I'm about to show. It's DK Metcalf running the 100-meter dash. Some people say it was very impressive. Some people say, meh, not so much. I'm more of the I'm not really impressed. I'm impressed he didn't get burned. That's what I'm impressed by. I'm impressed that he didn't get burned, if that's the thing. But like him coming in last place, like, okay, you came in last place. I thought you was gonna come in last place. So, are we giving out kudos for are we giving out kudos for coming out for racing 9 people and coming in 9th? What's going on here? What's this country up to? But it was impressive because he was actually out there with some track people running. I guess that's what, in the relative form of the whole, if you put it in a bubble, I guess. Yes, but we knew he was fast. He ran a 4.3. Let's see that video. You got that video?
DK Metcalf.
Let's see this video. Here, your boy,
Second from
right
the
here.
far right. Second heat of the Nike men's 100.
Bad technique coming out of the box.
Hanging with them at the moment. It's fairly even.
Dude in the red just ate his ass real quick.
CJ Uja and Mike Rogers, that was close.
And that dude in the blue that he was right there next to, yeah, him. Yeah. Yeah, he was 8 out of 9. So I mean, you almost beat the. Hey, let's watch it again. Can we see it again?
DK Metcalf. Second from the far right.
Bad technique.
Second
man.
heat of the Nike men's
That
100.
technique's terrible out the box,
Metcalf's hanging
man.
with them at the moment. It's fairly even.
Look, I ain't ran
DK's
track in
doing a
like
good job
it's
on
been
the
years,
inside,
man.
though.
But
CJ
I know I know bad technique when I see it.
10-12, the winning time.
No, but for real though, man, like that's my plays of the week, man. I really, I'm just having fun with DK. It was actually pretty, you know, it's impressive because of the level of athlete and how big he is. He's like 6'3", 200 and some pounds. Oh, he's like 6'3", like 230 or something like that. He's a big dude. So big dudes don't normally move that like that. So
Terrence Maxwell say his chase down versus the Cardinals was more impressive.
yes, that was impressive. What Buda Baker. He chased down Buda Baker on the pick six. He is man, hey, you're right. Hey, yes, that was definitely more impressive. Yes. So yeah, I'm not really impressed with him running with other athletes. You know, he was fast. We knew he was fast. I mean, he ran a 4.3. Like 4.3s are not just like common. That's not something that everybody just can like just roll out of bed and just run a 4.3. You know, but we knew he had something special. You know, his dad was a world-class athlete. You know, you know, so his genes are he's a naturally gifted guy. You know, so him doing that to me, I don't think he should be getting the praise that he's getting, but it still doesn't mean it's not impressive, I guess. You know, so on that, so kudos to you, DK Metcalf, even for getting out there and just getting out there with some track people, man. You know, that takes a lot of, because he could have easily got embarrassed. You know, like it could have been real bad for him. You know, and so next is the Man Up Post of the Week, man. I love this. I love this part of the show, man. Cause I just go through it and I just like, cause Man Up is so entertaining, y'all. If y'all not in the group, get in the group, man. It's so entertaining in there, man. We just like, it's like you got about 4,000 boys, like just like my boys, like, you know, the people you hang out with, and you know everybody got their factions where who they talk to a lot, you know. But it's really such a it's a really fun group to be in. If you haven't been in there, please sign up. The more the merrier. I need the support. But Sessy Smook, man, Smook. Remember Smook from high school? You don't remember? Well, he put man, kids just don't give a bleep. And you know what's so funny? I remember kids doing this when my kids used to be playing sports and stuff like that. So, like, yeah, this is a good find right here, man. He's like, man, hey, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. Yeah. And Smitty had put down there, he talking about his next door neighbor. He's like, his next door neighbor, little kid jumps out the truck every day and just goes straight to the mailbox while they just unloading groceries and just water the plants real quick. Yes. So, we're going to close the show with, you know what? We're going to close the show with what? Kick Rocks! It's Kick Rocks time, man. Let's go and get that graphic up of Kendrick Perkins real quick. Mr. Kendrick Perkins says, in my Man Up crew, somebody posted this, it's way harder to win the championship in the NBA than it is in the NFL. Say, man, you got that the other way around, dog. You got that the other way around, dog. Like, man, says the basketball player, you know. You got to be kidding me, man. You have got to be kidding me, dude. Man, I'm going to put it to you like this. It's always back-to-back champions in the NBA. Always. Ain't nobody done it in the NFL since like 2001 or 2 or something like that with the Patriots. It's been almost 20 years since that even happened. So that right there tell you it's harder to win in the NFL. So, Mr. Kendrick Perkins, I love you. I know you at H-Town, Beaumont, Port Arthur, whatever. You got to what? Kick rocks! You got to kick rocks on that one, bro. And this next topic, man, just gonna get the graphic up, man. We got. Oh, let's see. that Mike Tyson and all these people, man, they just started a trend. The Roy Jones, Mike Tyson stuff, and the Mayweather versus Logan Paul, and so now you got Chad Ocho Cinco and Pac-Man Jones was in talks on trying to be the undercard on this Floyd Mayweather for what they call kerfluffle, with this kerfluffle that they doing over there. Like, first of all, you won't get a dime of my money, Mr. Mayweather or Mr. Logan Paul. I will be checking you out on the YouTube highlights afterwards, like I always do, because that is stupid. All these old men that's like beyond their years that's trying to do stuff. Like, I get it, man. Like, you know, I be trying to like do different things, and you know, I'm getting up in age, so I get it. But hey, man, you disrespecting the boxing and fighting community at this point, doing all these like, cause everybody know going into these fights ain't nobody going on the ground except for Nate Robinson. He ain't know. But that was different.
Mini-me.
Oh, Nate, that boy went to sleep, boy. He didn't get the memo. That's what it was. He didn't get that memo. He's like, man, it's gonna be an exhibition. Logan Paul's like, nah, man, I ain't get that one. Oh man, but anyway, man, all these exhibition fights that's going on, man, y'all need to kick rocks, man, for real. Kick rocks. Y'all need, and man, this next subject, everybody bow. Okay. Because when you're in the presence of greatness, as Tim Tebow is, you got to bow and pray to the Tebow gods. Because, you know, I had no idea that you could take 9 years off of a sport and then get re-signed as a tight end. A whole different position. The position that everybody was telling him he should have been in the first place. After 9 years, right? If this is not the most egregious, white privilege, just slap in the face to all other athletes who out there working hard trying to get signed onto a team. He's taking a spot of some free agent that worked his butt off. He might not have got drafted, but if Tebow is not there, this other kid could have been there. What the hell is going on? I'm sorry. What the heck is going on? I can't say hell in front of Tebow in the presence of Tebow T-Maniacs. Because his fan base is maniacs. They are crazy. All I gotta say is, man, 9 years. If his name was Tyrone or Tyrese Tebow, would he be getting that spot? Would he? I don't think so. So that whole situation with Jacksonville, Urban Meyer, and that little whatever y'all got, at least we know as Texans fan that we still know that front office still is dumb as hell over there in Jacksonville. So we don't have nothing to worry about. We don't have nothing to worry about. So Jacksonville, you, Urban Meyer, and Mr. Tim Tebow, y'all can what? Kick rocks! Y'all can kick rocks. Man, what a great show today, man. Y'all remember to go like us on Facebook. Remember to go to YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification button, hit us on Spotify, and, you know, and share the videos as much as possible. We love you guys up here. I love you guys, and I really appreciate the support. We'll see you next week right here, down the middle with AC Martell. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Down the Middle with AC Martell. For more original sports content, remember, go like and subscribe our Facebook and YouTube pages, okay? And remember, I am not a broadcaster. I am not a journalist. I'm just a fan with a mic.